Hello Bard haters, and welcome to another fine We Hate Bards Let's Play. I'm Ben.
And I'm Chris.
And this is more Dark Souls 2. So, last time we managed to get past the Battle-Free Gargoyles, and got their soul and a bunch of other regular souls. And turns out the Bastille Key wasn't there like I thought it was, so...
We got rickrolled.
We got trolled really bad on it, but, you know... We managed to get the Bastille Key and a bunch of actually... Because we did get some good stuff from there. We got the plus 5 winged spear, which we already had a plus 4.
We got Dragon Tooth.
We got the Dragon Tooth, which I'm kind of excited about. It uses Twinkling Titanite, so we may not do much with it, but it'd still be fun to use every now and again. I might see how well it works. It's technically a striking weapon as well, but it's a lot slower than Craftsman's Hammer. It doesn't scale quite as well. So I'm thinking we might actually stick with the Craftsman's Hammer. I'm personally going to try and stick with the Craftsman's Hammer.
Okay.
And again, if this was a regular run where I was able to like grind the shit out of stuff and I made it to like one of the DLC, because this is DLC area, you can grind Twinkling Titanite and just use Bonfire Ascetics all the time. Mm-hmm. It's actually a really good area for soul grinding in general, because if you throw a Bonfire Ascetic in there, because the way Bonfire Ascetic works is to basically reset the entire area and make everything a little bit at like a higher level or a bit more difficult.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mind you, if you use multiple Bonfire Ascetics, it won't just keep going up in difficulty. It'll just go up to the higher level of difficulty. Like it'll be tier 2. But there's an area in DLC that has a Bonfire Ascetic in it. And if you use a Bonfire Ascetic, take the Bonfire Ascetic is in there, and then go back and use another Bonfire Ascetic, it'll come back. So you can just like do that unlimited.
Oh yeah, then you grind it to the business.
Yep. You can also there's also enemies there who drop Twinkling Titanite. Ooh. So that's a great place to grind for it. But we're not going to be doing that this run. I don't even know if we'll be doing the DLC areas at all. We might not. In the meantime, though, I think what do we need to go up to the next level? Are you fucking kidding me?
How much do we need?
13.
Eesh.
That's okay, we can do it quite quickly. Let me show you something that I haven't shown you quite yet. And to do this, I'm going to need probably the Great Sword, because they're quite small, and they're really hard to hit with a hammer. You'll go right over them. So, there are things back here.
Oh, I remember these guys.
You remember these guys? Have I shown you these already? Or you
And they killed me!
Yeah. They are really hard to hit. Now that we have the Great Sword and really good armor, they can't do much. They also only give you 20 souls. But, thing is, 20 souls is all we needed. I'm actually going to go... I want to go back to this. We're in the Bastille.
20 souls all we need for what?
Rise.
Oh, for
leveling up.
Oh,
we only needed 13, so we killed them, and we got 60 souls, actually, so that's enough to level up without needing to burn one of our souls of a whatever.
Are we going to put it in strength?
We could. We could put another point in strength.
Yeah.
It'd be quite nice. Or we could work attunement up, or we could get some more hit points, which might be prudent. Again, 2 points in intelligence would give us another 6 in fire damage, but I don't know how
we're not using it that often, though.
Really not right now. Adaptability, we're not getting into different agility. I'm going to put it in attunement because I feel like I want more fireballs at some point. Because I'm probably going to be using pyromancy, maybe not quite now, but definitely by the time we go into the next couple of areas, whichever of the 3 areas we decide to go into next, I'm probably going to be using pyromancy a bit more. Especially once we start leveling that up with fire seeds.
Yeah. So now the question is, where to next?
Well, Sinner's Rise. We still have to finish it. We're not finished there yet.
We'll never be finished.
Yes, we will. We're only on like part 9 or 10. If we keep this up, we might get to the end of the game pretty quickly.
Look at that crossbow!
Yes.
What a jerk!
He was the guy shooting at us. I'm trying to remember, because... I saw something... I think we just had a physics fuck-up. That was what was going on with his sword.
Interesting.
Jumping! I'm not jumping down there.
Jumping!
I wouldn't have even made that mistake in my first playthrough, much less, like, my... whatever playthrough this fucking is. Because I beat the game twice. I've also done like partial playthroughs that I just keep forgetting about, and just never finishing them. So I know especially these first several areas quite well. Up to about the Iron Keep. That's normally where I hit a brick wall and end up going somewhere else. And then I still know Shaded Ruin all right. I don't really know Brightstone Cove as well as I do other areas.
Don't kill that guy.
No, I already killed him once. I don't need to kill him again. I just needed to kill him to get past there and up into here. Which there's a guy over here. I remember you were there. I knew about you.
You were an effigy. Nice.
And then there's like, I would say there's like 6 of these guys. Well, 4. There's like 4 guys in here, and Yep, they all have crossbows. And they'll shoot at you while that happens.
Of course.
There might only be 3 this time. Looks like there's only 3. Eat it!
Oh.
Yeah, I think there's only 3 this time. They made it a bit...
Now, is that a platform that will take us somewhere?
Yep. Yes, it is.
Why don't you hop on?
I'm going to hop on. I'm also going to need to be very careful because there's a spot we can drop off and get a decent item. Right there. So we're going to have to wait until we're, like, right above it so I don't die. And you don't want to, like, wait until the way back up because otherwise there's... Well, I'll show you why. I lost a bit of health from that, nothing bad. Oh, that's not what was there last time. There was a soul.
What is that?
They're throwing daggers that do bleeding.
Yeah.
They're okay, but again, only need them. And I'm going to send this back up because, again, we might need it.
We can summon somebody.
Yeah, we can summon. Who is that? We can summon Lucatiel here?
Yeah!
Oh, shit, yes. I'm not going to summon her quite yet. I'm going to... Do we want to use her? I mean... Because the thing is, the Lost Center isn't that hard. The harder part is actually in here, because there's a bunch of weird goo monsters we're going to have to fight. And they should all be... There's one off to one of the sides. I can't remember where. What?
Who is that guy?
That is Flexile Sentry, WT fuck. What the fuck are you doing here, Flexile Sentry? You're not supposed to be here. Shit.
You need to go summon that guy.
I may need to, yes. Oh, I'm gonna eat. Okay.
It's time to go summon your friends, cause they're your friends, and they're gonna help you out.
Well, first, I'm gonna try and Essus, because I don't think they can make it through that. I hope he can. He probably fucking can. That's just the way this has been going for me. Oh, no, he just walks away. Okay. Right. So, there are only supposed to be goo monsters there, and the goo monsters are kind of powerful, and they smack you and they hurt, but they're really slow and really easy to avoid.
Not
Why
that
the
guy.
fuck the Flexile Sentry is there, Lord only knows. You know what? It's a Flexile Sentry. I'm actually going to go light, and I'm going to go back to hammer.
Draw him out and use the pyromancy on him.
Ooh.
Be a cheap scumbag.
I will be a cheap scumbag. That's
Come
actually
get
smart.
some, baby.
Come on, you fuck. He knows what's up. He knows I'm about to, like, try and... How the hell did that hit me? Wow, that did not do much to him at all.
Well, keep doing it. He's just standing there. Hit him with fireballs.
Sorry, hold on. Hold on. I was going to try and do a jumping attack. Like he just did. Butter! Come on, jumping attack. There we go. Oh, shit! Okay, fuck it. Damn it. Bastard.
Real cheap, yeah. Nice and cheap.
It's doing like nothing to him. I'm out of fireballs, and he is nowhere near dead yet.
That's why you need a crossbow with like 500 bolts in it.
Wow, this thing has no range. Ouch!
Oh.
Ouch!
Oh.
Holy hell, man.
Maybe you should switch to the greatsword.
The greatsword wasn't doing that much to him, actually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, probably because it's 10 freaking armor.
Oh, there we freaking go. Holy crap.
Now, the question is, will he respawn?
Probably.
Did we get any souls from that?
Also, can I... Because I know there's a way to actually... Is it a secret? Okay, it's a secret door we have to go through here. We got souls from that. We got like a couple thousand. And a large soul of the name of Soldier. So, yeah, we got souls from that, but man. I'm guessing he's going to respawn. The things down here that are here before normally do respawn. Blossom Kite Shield.
Does that make good?
I don't know, probably not. We have a pretty decent shield. Like, the shield I have now, I normally use the entire game. There are very few shields. It's a good all-arounder.
Ooh, it only does like 75 physical, though.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the what do you call it from the first game?
Oh, stamina recovery?
Yeah, it's the what was that shield? The green something shield.
The grass green clutch.
Yeah, the grass kite shield. The grass something.
Yeah.
Grass shield.
Which was super helpful.
It was actually quite a nice shield.
Because if you put that on and the Clumperoid ring it was? I can't remember. The ring that increases your stamina recovery.
Well, it's the ring Chloranthe in this one,
yeah,
I'm assuming.
the same thing. Like, you put them both on.
I'm
like,
curious how that actually will work. How much will... Let's see how quickly it does when we go through like most of our stamina. Not that much quicker.
No.
Not really worth giving up the 100%.
No.
Because let's see what we do here. Will I have any noticeable difference?
Not that much.
Not really. It's like
no.
Maybe a half like a fraction of a second faster to get back up there, but
Northern Ritual Band, Bleedstone.
the Bleedstone is used to apply bleeding to a weapon with Macduff.
Ah. Now, is bleeding good for like actual enemies and bosses? Because in the first game it was junk. Like
it can be used. Like
they had such high bleed resistance, it didn't even matter.
If you use it on like a Falchion or something that already has a base bleed resistance, it can be really, really, really useful. But I don't know. I've never really found myself using it that much, so who can really say? We have a couple other rings. I think these are just for magic though. Allows attunement of additional spells. That could be useful if you really want to have more pyromancy. And then increases spell use, but reduces that's garbage. Don't use. That would be useful if I was like a sorcerer and I had like 3 or 4 soul arrows. Because here's the thing, uses of spells go up with higher attunement as well. So like if you put more points in attunement, you'll actually get more spell uses over time. So it's a bit more useful in this game, and it increases spell thing. Yeah, attunement is actually really useful in this game if you want to be a spellcaster.
Yeah, the first one, attunement was like just for getting more slots.
Right, and it was. I mean, it was okay for that, but then it's just, you only need a little bit of it. So I think I got by with just like 2 attunement slots. Now, this is where you want to be, actually. And make sure I'm not about to get flanked, because that generally happens. I don't know. I need to be very careful, because I have no idea if they're going to put extra enemies in this area. In this version, they probably will.
Use the Bastille Key. Oh,
there's a hiding. Why is there a hiding knight in here? Oh. Do we want to kill the hiding knight? Ah, fire seed. Thank you, hiding knight.
Let's kill the hiding knight.
Okay, your call. And we got the hide a spear from it. Now, if we get a weapon as well, if we get something crazy weapon like that, it means he's going to be a one-time spawn. Not like the guys in High Sour Flame who just respawn
How
forever
is that
like
spear?
this.
Is it good?
It's probably. I think it's a lightning spear. Most of the Haida weapons have lightning damage on them. This is fairly low base damage. As you can see, scaling on Dex is okay. Scaling on lightning is C, and it does 90 lightning damage at a base. So if you're like a cleric who likes to hide behind shield and poke things, it can be a decent weapon. I've seen people use it in a PvE occasionally, but I've just never used. I don't normally use spears in general. I just have one just in case I need it.
You need such a high endurance when you use a spear.
Oh yeah.
I remember I dumped like 50 levels into endurance so I could be able to use a shield and spear effectively.
Right. I see things moving and it always freaks me out.
Well, yeah, because you're always like one step away from getting ambushed.
Is this another summon? Who is this? Sellsword Luette. He's wearing the Havel set, though.
Oh, yeah.
Is that dual-wielding Havel shields? What the hell?
You summoned him right now.
I'll summon him in a minute. We're gonna make...
Oh, my goodness.
We're gonna...
Dual-wielding... Can you dual-wield shields in this game?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I've seen people... I don't know how effective it is. I really couldn't honestly say. Anyway, this is why we wanted the Bastille Key. One, to get into that room so we could get the Fire Seed, because there is a Fire Seed there in the base game as well. Two, doing this, there's like 6 of those exploding guys down there hiding in the water that you can't see, because they're lying down. I'm probably going to go in there at some point, and I may very well... I kind of don't want to do so now, because we'd have to fight the Flexile Sentry again, and I kind of don't want to do that. But this is the way you're supposed to come through. You have to fight all those guys, and it kind of sucks. But with the Bastille Key, you can skip it.
Yeah.
There's also... I thought there was a thing here we could grab. I thought there was an item. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they moved it again. Maybe they moved it like they moved all the other fucking things. I don't know. Oh, shit. We're going to need to go back to the bonfire anyway.
Why?
Actually, fuck it. We're going to use a flame butterfly because we've got 3 of them and we don't need them for much else.
What does that do?
It lights a torch. And we're going to set this to light just in case something happens. Now,
What does lighting a torch mean?
we have a lit torch now. We can set things on fire. Which we're going to need here in a second.
What is it? It's got a timer on it.
It does. That's the amount of time we can use the
there's
torch.
a thing down there.
I know. We're going to get that in a minute.
Oh, goodness.
So, the reason we're doing this is you can see there's oil there.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to set this on fire. This oil here. And if we do that, if we don't do this, the boss fight in there will be basically pitch black. And the enemy will jump away and you'll not know where she's coming. And you'll lose your lock on, so you won't know where she's coming from.
Uh-huh.
Which really sucks. I've had to do that. My first time I played through Dark Souls 2, that happened to me. And she murdered the fuck out of me. It took me a while to figure out... Because again, you're just not used to doing this from Dark Souls 1. You don't have a torch in Dark Souls 1. Mm-hmm. And seeing things... Smooth and Silky Stone. That's something else we got to do this part at some point. Is we got to go and use our Petrified something. I got to show you guys how that works. But anyway, yes, if you do it this way, it lights up the room so she can't do that to you anymore. And actually, we don't need the torch anymore. And a Radiant Life Gem. Quite nice.
Alright, now you need to go back and get that guy with the 2 shields. Because I'm super excited about this. He's got 2 shields.
There are
and
2 shields. By the way, once we kill the boss fight, I am going to come back here a little bit to go down into that area and gather the items. I'm just not going to do it now.
Is there anything down there?
Oh, there's several things down there. There's quite a few things in those rooms.
Yeah.
I think there might even...
It's just a death trap.
Oh, yeah. Like, you're going to have to pay for it. Self-sword the wet. Come on, self-sword the wet. Let's go kill the Lost Sinner. Yeah!
Oh, look at that.
I'm sure everyone is probably insulting us heavily.
Oh, my goodness.
We've had to fight like 3
Shut
boss
up,
fights.
Internet. Look at that.
Hell yes.
Is he wearing Havel's set? Oh, my goodness.
Wait, what? Oh, shit! Oh. I thought he was about to... I'm like, is he a hostile summon?
Did you summon him and he's going to fight you now?
Oh, that would suck.
He would beat Chitara out of you.
Yes, he would. He would absolutely annihilate me. Mind you, the Lost Sinner you can normally beat without a summon. I've summoned Lucatiel of Murrell once just for like story reasons and to see like what happens, but... Mm-hmm. And actually, normally the Lucatiel summon sign is right here, like outside the door. So it's a bit of a trek to go back and get her. But we have Sellsword the Wet. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I also probably should have switched to a different weapon for this. Although, actually, the hammer might do okay. She's not... Yeah, she snuffs out the torches. But, we lit stuff so we can still see. Ow! I'm gonna wait till Sellsword the Wet. Oh, yes, that's right. Tank her blows, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. Yeah, imagine fighting this in complete darkness.
So, does he just eat damage? Is that all it does?
I'm assuming. Oh, she's not attacking us. I'm cool with that. Please don't kill him. I like him. He's my friend. Ow. Okay. Yeah, he's not actually attacking her. Which is fine, I guess. Just switch to these in case I need them. What the heck? Oh, shit!
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
Sorry, Come on. Damn it, she's freaking nimble as a son of a gun. Ow!
Oh,
Sellsword the Wet, you're not tanking! Do your job better. She's almost dead. good news.
So is our summon.
Come on, we can kill him before she kills. Fuck! Ow.
One more hit. One more hit.
I'm gonna drink. No! That's my fault. I'm so sorry, Celso the Wet. I was cowardly and decided to drink.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but we got our revenge.
Celso the Wet, you will be forever remembered and missed.
Ooh, that's a lot of souls.
Also, I don't know if you saw that. Did you see the little text that popped up?
What?
Great Soul Embraced.
Ooh, what does that
You know what that means?
What?
This is our first Great Soul.
Oh.
You remember the Lord Souls in Dark
Yeah.
Souls 1?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a similar thing. The way it works is you have to get like the 4 Great Souls and then go and fight the final boss fight. Now, it's a bit different to Dark Souls 1 because if you remember, Dark Souls 1 it starts out fairly linear.
Uh-huh.
And then later on, after you've gotten to Anor Londo and everything, it opens up.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's kind of the reverse. I mean, yeah, you kind of have to go to Forest of Fallen Giants first. You're sort of like stupid to go anywhere else. But once you've done Forest of Fallen Giants and like gone to hide in that Tower of Flame to get like find the woman that I showed you, that opens up like 3 other areas. So you can kind of go around and it's fairly open. And especially at this point, we can go like a bunch of different places. We just have options. But later on, after we've gotten the 4 Lord Souls, or 4 Great Souls in this case, then it gets kind of linear into the end game. And the end game can take... There's, I think, like 8 or 9 areas you have to go through to get to the actual end game of the end game.
Fragment of Yore.
Yep, which we are going to probably use on Strayed, I'm gonna say. And if we had the DLC stuff, but I don't know if we do with this version of Sky of the First Sin, I might have to buy that separately. If we did have that, though, then, yeah, Primal Bonfire Lit. If we did have that, then we could go to a DLC area from here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't actually know if we can fast travel back to this spot.
Uh-huh.
But either way, I'm going to try and fast travel back to the area before to do some stuff. Yes. And more importantly, we have 42,000 souls to spend, so we might as well
We're gonna level this
get
up.
some decent stuff. Actually, we're going to save about 2,000. Actually, no, we have souls. Never mind. We don't need to necessarily save any of them, but we can, I suppose, if we wanted to. Alright, so definitely a point in strength. Actually, we'll go 2 points in strength.
Yeah.
Just get up to 300 with this, which is not bad. And actually, it'll probably be even bigger with the Greatsword. I might also put a point in Dex, just because that's a bit lacking. We've been neglecting that a bit.
Yeah.
Point in Attunement, because that'll give us another thing.
An attunement slot?
And actually, if we use a soul, we could get another level here. But we're going to wait a second on that, because the first thing I want to do is I want to go and talk to her.
Are we gonna buy a fire seed?
We're not. We could buy a fire seed, but we actually have one other one.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we have a fire seed already, and that'll give us a little bit of extra damage on pyromancy. And again, it only ever takes 1 fire seed to level up. So if you have 10 fire seeds, you'll get a plus 10 pyromancy flame.
Oh, goodness.
That's probably what we're gonna go for. And then later on in the game, once we hit 50 strength, I'm probably gonna start buffing intelligence a bit.
Yeah.
Just to get that up there. Just to kind of get a bit of extra fire damage on pyromancy to make it a bit more useful. I like having options. Like we have one of each type of weapon. We have pyromancy, and if we get a decent amount of intelligence, we can get magic damage as well. We can't really do dark as effectively or lightning, but never mind.
What is it based off of faith?
Here's how dark works. Dark is a bit odd. Well, fire's a bit odd too. The way fire works is it works on the total culmination of intelligence and faith. So you add your intelligence and faith, and so you can put points in either, and it'll increase fire damage by default. Up to a maximum of when you have 60 points between the 2 of them. Mm-hmm. That's the hard cap. Dark damage, however, that scales with both of them, but it scales on the lesser of the 2, up to a maximum of 30. So in other words, if you have a 30 intelligence and a 30 faith, your fire and your dark will both be maxed out. So we could do that. If we did that, we'd have access to pretty much anything we wanted, but that would take a lot of levels, and I kind of want to focus on strength and dex first, and a little bit more on like vitality and vigor and stuff. So we are going to need points in vigor here soon. In the meantime, we have some extra... Oh yes, the bright bug. That could be kind of useful, I guess. We're going to use one of our large souls with the name of Soldier. That should get us up to
8,500.
And then we can use one of these, and that'll get us the rest of the way. 'Cause we're only like 100 souls short. Bear 6A class. Yeah.
Level us up.
Okay. Fuck!
We need more.
I didn't think we needed that much. Damn it. Well, use the other soul.
Right. Oh,
nope.
not that one.
Well, we could use that one. We don't technically need it. I mean, that would give us a decent hammer, but we also need to do Strayed real quick, which I may go back and take care of that as well. We'll be in the area anyway.
More strength.
We have. I'm not gonna use attunement. We don't need it. Actually, what would that do? That wouldn't get us anything. Adaptability. Ooh, get more adaptability. And if we got up to 20 dex, we could actually use a Drangleic sword, which might be useful, but I don't know. So I'm thinking either adaptability or actually, what is strength? Will strength give us a decent amount more? Not bad.
Not bad.
I'm thinking either vigor or adaptability. Your call.
Ooh, let's go vigor. We haven't upped our hit points in a little while.
Right, vigor. We need a bit of extra HP. That's always useful.
I mean, it's useful in every place.
Yeah, and I think a soft cap on vigor is 40 as well. So we're a bit low of that. No, hard cap on vigor. Soft cap is 20.
Okay.
Sorry, I spent a while memorizing some of these charts or looking at them because I'm a weirdo nerd like that. Anyway, we didn't actually get any of our stuff back because the primal bonfire doesn't count as a normal bonfire.
Oh, it doesn't? It just sent you back here?
Yep. So we're actually, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to this bonfire. And the reason we're going to do that is because we need to use the smooth and silky stone and the petrified something.
Uh-huh.
And you remember where we use those?
No, but I assume you're going to show me.
I am. And you depress me.
It's been a long time. I died a lot in the early...
Oh, we could also go into there. We could check that place out if we wanted to do that, but I kind of want to save the Fragrant Branch for Strayed, because that's going to be... Because there's nothing really in there. It's a tutorial area. Although, you know what?
I'll fight that guy.
Hang on. You know what?
What?
Dark Souls has trolled us already, putting random stuff in places there shouldn't be stuff.
Yeah.
So there might be something really, really, really good in there, and we just wouldn't know until later on in the game, but I don't want to risk it either way. So, you remember these guys, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, that, Snuggly the Crow, yes.
Smooth and Silky Stone, we're going to leave it here. And now the way this works is there's 4 different items you can leave here. There's a small Smooth and Silky Stone, regular Smooth and Silky Stone, petrified something, and I can't remember what the other item is, but it's a really crappy one. And each one gives you a higher tier. So this will give us a medium tier.
Fire drakes.
You know what that does?
What?
We can make a weapon fire.
Ooh.
At Macduff. So we might do that. Don't know. Seems like something that could be useful. As the petrified something, this is actually the highest tier. So we might get something really, really good out of this.
Is it like a random thing it gives you?
It's random. It's from a list. But again, it's the better item you get, the better chance. Petrified Dragon Bone, that's really good.
Yeah, that boss monster weapons, right?
Yep.
Nice.
That'll be a really useful thing for us to have.
Alright. So now where are we going?
Well, now we're going back to the Sinner's Rise because, like I said, we have to. There's a couple things we have to grab from there yet, and unfortunately, we can't actually travel to the Primal Bonfire. We can only travel from it, which is depressing. And I'm gonna have to go kill this guy again because reasons.
Because he's asking for it. Look at that guy.
Okay.
Do you want to switch your weapon to something else besides the hammer?
Oh, not for right now. If we're gonna have to face the Flexile Sentry again, I want to be able to roll, because that guy's just nasty. And actually, oh no, we're gonna have to, because I'm gonna have to. Shit.
Ooh, you almost rolled off the edge there.
I know the distance of my roll. I've played the game enough to know what I'm doing for the most part. Even though times it may look like I don't. Like when I have to fucking summon for everything. Like seriously, I do hate summoning. Like I do it a bit in Dark Souls. Well, both Dark Souls games. I was gonna say Dark Souls 1. I do it a bit in those games just because it's sometimes nice to see the plot things. Like, if, for example, if you're trying to save Solaire in Dark Souls 1, I think you have to summon him a couple occasions.
Yeah, you have to summon him, then you have to save him down in the...
You have to talk to him every chance you can. You have to summon him, I think, for one boss fight, maybe two. And then you have to... what is it? Then you have to... join that one covenant and go through the shortcut. The Spider Lady covenant and go through the shortcut.
To kill those bugs.
Have I told you the story about the one time I tried to save Solaire?
No, are you going to kill him?
Well, I'll tell you what happened before I go down and fight this guy, because it's actually quite an entertaining story. So, I decided... Actually, I'll find him while I'm doing it. I decided one time I wanted to save Solaire. And so I went through everything. I looked up exactly what you have to do. You know, you have to summon him for, like, fights, and do all these other things, and... You know, you have to join the Spider Lady Covenant. You have to give her, like, I think, like, 30 humanities. Absolutely fucking loads. Fucking damn it. But you have to do that. You have to summon him for like 1 or 2 boss fights, some of which are pretty difficult. Like, especially the Gaping Dragon. The Gaping Dragon isn't difficult. He just does shit tons of damage to Solaire. I've never had Solaire survive that fight. So you have to summon him a bunch. And I did all that. I gave him all the humanity. And then at the very end of the game, if you do that and you go to fight Gwyn, Lord of Cinders, there's a summon sign there for Solaire. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, me and Solaire, we're going to sunbro it up for Gwyn, Lord of Cinders. We're gonna make this work.
And he is totally awesome in that fight.
Oh, he's amazing in that fight from what I've seen. I didn't actually get to see it for reasons I'll explain here in a second. How much does it do now? Fuck. But yeah, like, I'm having a hard time focusing, so I'm just stand up here. Yeah, I'm gonna summon him. We're gonna do it. And the biggest reason I wanted to summon him was not because I needed help with Gwyn, Lord of Cinders. Once you realize what the fuck his attack patterns are like, he's a fucking pushover. One of the easier boss fights in the game, in my opinion. But, like, I summoned Solaire because if you read into the lore and, like, start realizing things, there's a heavy implication that Solaire is actually the son of Lord Gwyn. So I'm like, oh yeah, plot thing, you know, we and our buddies, we can do this. It was all for story, it was all for fun. So I did all that stuff, the whole game, I summoned him, and what did he do? He then proceeded to immediately walk off the nearest ledge and die. At the very fucking end of the game. All that work, all that effort, and what the fuck happens? Dark Souls says, fuck you, he's just gonna die here. Like, you fucking bastard, Dark Souls.
Oh, that's great.
It's not great. It sucked. This might be the better way, just tank it with shields, rather than rolling. Oh, wow. I forgot how much that does against my shields. Swords are not bad. Like, you can freaking tank the swords really easily.
What we need is like just an armor set with just, like, you know, tons of poise.
Well, if we find the Havel... You know, if we find the Havel set in this one, I might use that again just to see what it does in this game, because I've never actually...
Oh my goodness.
I've never actually had
like it. With the giant set, all +5 with the, like, the, oh, I forget what shield it was. I think it was the shield of Astoria? I can't remember. It was, like, one shield. And his poise was just astronomical. It was even better than, like, Havel's seal by, like, a couple points. It was, you know, you could just take any kind of hit. Anything.
Right. I never really liked the giant set. That was just me personally, but there should be a guy coming up.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't fully maxed out, right? Like the most protection.
Sure, I'm not about to be flanked again. And I'm gonna go up and deal with these guys because I know otherwise they will jump down and try and join the fight.
Oh. Just jump.
And Hide Knight did not come back, so.
Oh.
Although it did answer the other question of whether or not the Flexile Sentry respawns.
Yes, it does.
Answer, it does. Alright, so let me go here. Yeah, so the Bastille Key in the normal game, just kind of because we're kind of here, just reminding me, that was in the Belfry Luna, so it was distinctly possible you could get here, not have the Belfry, or not have the Bastille Key, and have to go down this fucking death alley right here. You can already see there's a guy in there. And there's another guy over there.
Use your fireballs.
I could. Shit, and there's a third guy they added, Skylar First Sin, and he's probably going to come up behind me because that's what they fucking do. Oh no. Dark Souls decided to be nice. For a change.
It's not true. It's not true at all.
This guy could have very easily followed me into that room when I wasn't looking and trying to deal with the other guys. That would have been a dick move. So it didn't pull. Also, there's supposed to be stuff in here. I don't know why there's not. It's kind of annoying me. No guys are gonna spawn behind me and try to chase me. Like that. Ugh, okay. I'm so thankful I have the really super quick hammer. Where'd all this stuff go? Did they just move it to other places?
Huh. There's something over the other side.
There is. There's probably going to be a guy against the wall in here. No. Bad thing? I don't believe you, Dark Souls. There's got to be a bad thing here. There's always a bad thing here. Oh, Ferrous Lockstone. Nice.
Oh.
So that was worth it.
I mean, there's a couple of places we've seen so far.
Yep. And pull this.
Well, that wasn't too bad. You made it sound like it was be awful.
If you don't know this stuff, also there's supposed to be like 3 guys in the water here, and they changed that. So again, they made it harder in some respects and easier in others. That's Dark Souls. That's Scholar of the First Sin in a nutshell so far. Yeah, like seriously, what if you ever get the chance, play just basic Dark Souls 2. I get it for the Xbox 360 because I know you have one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have an Xbox One now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it for like, Xbox 360 and just play vanilla Dark Souls 2, and just see how vastly different of an experience it is. Like just the areas and everything that's in them.
Well, the question is, where are we going to use that Ferrous Lockstone at?
There are plenty of areas later we're going to need them, so I'm gonna save
it.
I'm gonna save it for right now until I come across one, and again I know where all the good stuff is, so we're gonna wait on that. And I'm gonna fight this guy again because I'll show you why.
We need to go across.
We need to go back to here to find Strayed.
Oh yeah.
And ooh. We have one of those already, no big deal. Yeah, you're not gonna fucking troll me, you bastard. Or you! And you can't troll me. Actually, that's something else we forgot to do last time. We forgot to go down there.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we're gonna grab some Skeptic Spice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's what actually was there. I looked like a fucking idiot. We can get that. I'm not gonna get it quite yet, because I think it's just a soul.
Uh-huh.
I might wait till after I've talked to Strayed, just for, reasons. Yep! Hey, you remember this thing? Remember this area?
Yeah.
Where I told... Oh, shit! I forgot that guy was in there in this one.
You got him, though.
Yeah, I'm getting better at killing those things. Fucking hell, those aren't supposed to show up till much later. I don't think they're supposed to show up till Brightstone Cove. Which is one of the very last... Well, it's not the very last. You get a great soul from there, but... Now, do I want to make the risk? Do I want to take the risk for a soul? Because we're going to take damage no matter what we do here.
Uh-huh.
And I know we can do it.
To do it.
That didn't work great.
Bonfire Ascetic.
Oh, nice. That's different. It's way different, actually. We have to do this very carefully, and I'm actually gonna use the life gem as well. Come on.
Oh. They use another
Another one. Actually, probably gonna use my Estus Flask for both of those because I'm gonna get it refreshed here in a minute anyway.
You blame me for using reckless use of life gems.
Yeah, I know. I'm a horrific monster and an idiot. So, anyway, back up here, and we're gonna go and get Strayed now. Bonfire. That could actually be really, really useful if we do want to grind souls at any point. So, first things first.
Do we already have one of those as well?
A Bonfire Ascetic?
Yeah.
I think we might have... We might. It's possible. I know we didn't start the game with one, because you can. Nope, we only have the one.
Oh.
That's the first one we got. We have several Flame Butterflies that look similar. That might be what got confused.
Okay.
We have a few things we can actually do. So, now that he's gone, we can go ahead and use this on Strayed. And the thing about Strayed is also, in addition to being boss souls, he can teach you like magic.
Oh.
Certain types. He's actually really good if you want to like specialize in dark. Which, I mean, if you're doing a proper build, because what I'm finding out is magic is one of the more overpowered builds in this game. If you basically get up to like a 50 intelligence and a 30 faith, you will be equipped to handle pretty much anything you ever need to do. And strength builds in this game are generally considered to be quite useless. But never mind. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get this guy to come back with us to Majula. We might be able to. And if we talk to him, part of the backstory he reveals is he used to be here back when it was called something else. And when we mentioned it's called Drang Lake, he's like, Drang Lake, huh? It didn't used to say that. I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? I think he'll tell us something else about it. Never mind. I think he does make a reference to when this place was called Lordran, or maybe that's just internal lore. Is that he was here when this place was still Lordran. Because I think I talked about it before. This is meant to be the exact same world as Dark Souls 1, but like hundreds of years later. Or whatever. And like all the kingdoms had just like been built up and fallen to ruin a dozen times over. And anyway, we'll learn the mock gesture because, why not mock? Here we go. Trade. So this is where we use the souls. And apparently with the Ruined Sentinel Soul, we can learn Heavy Homing Soul Arrow. Ooh. Which would be, holy crap, that would be really useful if you were a magic-y build.
Yes.
Heavy Homing Soul Arrow. Damn, that's... So yes, we have the Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword, and this is what I mean. Like, if you look at the, where is it? At the giant...
hold on.
The giant stone axe, see? 165. It's kind of shitty. But you put Petrified Dragon Bones on it, it becomes actually quite good. So these are the weapons we have available. The Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword, the Warped Sword.
What does that do?
And the Arc... These are both actually Flexile Sentry, apparently. So you have the Warped Sword, which... These are both dex-based swords. This is a curved greatsword. This is a curved sword. Which, again, my understanding is this is actually an extremely good weapon if you're doing a dex build. That it's really good at like countering and doing like a bunch of extra damage. So, it's also quite light. Curved greatsword. We don't really have. We have the dex to wield it, but again, it's dex scaling. The giant stone axe, which we could do, but we don't have enough strength to do it yet.
The barbed club.
The gargoyle of Bident. Oh, apparently it's strength based. Might be worth getting that actually. Then we could trade that in, get the gargoyle of Bident, and again, if we upgrade that enough, that might actually be a really, really good weapon.
Yeah. I
don't know. The Dragon Rider's Halberd. I've never really liked halberds. Also, this is a magic-based halberd, so maybe not great. Dragon Rider. I forgot I gave you the Twin Blade as well, which is also a magic weapon. This is what I normally end up getting, the Dragon Rider's bow. Just because, again, it's nice to have it actually is a really good scaling bow, too. Pursuer's Great Shield. It's not bad. It's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
And then there's that, which one do we want? This one's a bit better balanced. This one's a bit more specific to, like, fire and... I almost kind of want this one. I mean, we could also equip this one right now.
Yeah. Well, they provide any other benefit besides, being just shields?
Nope. Well, let me see. It just tells us what they are. It doesn't really have any other benefit. They're really durable, though. That's kind of a nice thing. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think we're just going to invest the souls here in just getting stuff. Yeah, so first thing is I definitely want the Gargoyle's Bident. Like, that's a weapon I always have. I'd also recommend the Dragon Rider's bow, just because neither of these weapons are terribly good.
Let's get the bow.
Yeah. It scales with magic, which isn't great, but again... Actually, it's B on strength scaling, which is not bad. And then... Oh, we can't actually get... That means we can't get the Dragon Rider's Great Shield anymore, so whatever.
We can get the Pursuer's Great Shield.
We can get the Pursuer's Great Shield.
We'll put some more points to the strength.
More so than the Great Sword, you think?
Ooh, the Great...
Actually, no. Screw the Great Sword, because I remember... The thing about the Great Sword is it's an up and down. It has a terrible arc. That's why I never use it.
Oh, no, we're not doing that.
So I think we're just gonna get the Pursuer's Great Shield. Fuck it. Giant Stone Axe we'll get, because fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
This is...
What does the Barbed Club do?
Sentry... Blah, blah, blah. I think it does bleeding damage in addition to being a strike weapon. But again, it's another one that's just up and down.
and
So
down.
I feel like I kind of want the arc sword because
Yeah.
we have decent dexterity. We can wield it.
Yeah.
And then we could.
Yeah,
Oh, do we still have the Rune Sentinel Soul? Oh, apparently we couldn't get. That's what we get with it.
Yeah. It uses this. No, we need 35.
We need 35 intelligence. We may never get that. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we use the Ruined Sentinel Soul as like a soul thing, just to get the souls from it, because we're never gonna use the magic anyway. And yeah. Now, as for everything else, we'll kind of check out all the other stuff real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically going to be the rest of the episode now, just us doing stuff with weapons. So this is a curved greatsword.
It's not bad.
Fairly heavy, but let's see what it does.
That's quick.
It's quick and it's got a really good arc. I mean, it'll fat roll our ass like that, but it might, if we can get that up, it might almost be a replacement for the greatsword.
Yeah, let's do the giant machete thing looking.
The giant axe.
No.
That?
No.
That's a shitty weapon.
No. The one we bought.
This?
The hammer.
Oh,
The giant stone axe. That's it.
giant stone axe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can't use it yet, but if we two-hand it, we can.
That's a beast.
And again, it scales extremely well, and I'll
Oh my
show you.
goodness.
We're gonna go back and have them upgraded in a second. Now, the Gargoyle's Bite Ant. I actually do really like this weapon. It's a spear and it works really well. And as you can see, it doesn't actually decrease our stamina that much.
No.
So it's quite nice. What does a two-handed weapon on it look like? It's fairly quick if you two-hand it, actually.
Now our boss weapons in this just super amazing.
Well, again, they scale. You have to scale them. Like as you can see right now, it's doing 245, which isn't great. But I think it goes up. They go up on an average of like 30 to 40 points per petrified dragon bone. So the scaling is amazing as you get them up, and they max at +5. And if you can get them up to +5, which takes a while, but if you can do it, they're just kind of unfair. What was the other one we got? Hold on. I'm going to go through all these. I forgot which ones we bought and which ones we had. Oh, we had the dragon bow, which we can use. I can't remember. I think that just uses rate. That's only 3 pounds.
Whew.
So yeah, if we get to the point where we want to use pyromancy, we can have this as a decent backup weapon. That would actually be quite nice. And then of course the Pursuer's Great Shield, which how does that compare to our shield that we have now? A bit worse in magic, slightly worse in lightning, and then way better in everything else. That's, I mean, again, heavy as fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's like double the weight.
Almost triple.
Almost triple the weight. God, made of lead.
Yeah, so for right now I'm going to go back to
The hammer.
The hammer, just because again it's decent. But we'll probably do some other stuff with it. So
now the thing is, what are we going to use those? What boss weapon are we going to?
What happened to Stray? No.
What?
He doesn't.
What?
There's no way. Dark Souls, you wouldn't be that nice to me, would you? Because Stray disappeared when we did.
Is he going to come here somewhere?
Maybe? I mean, I don't know. I've never... Okay, Moglin's still in there, I'm assuming. Yep, hello, Moglin. No, but like, because he wasn't there. We fast traveled, he disappeared with us. So where did I just not see him? Does he move somewhere else in Lost Bastille? Does he come here?
There's a cat.
The cat merchant.
What does the cat merchant sell?
Just stuff. I think we've talked to her before. She has like those rings that I showed you.
Oh yeah.
This is the only one that's really kind of useful, and that's only if we wanted to go to the Grave of Saints right now. Let's see what else we got.
You can hear the voices of foes? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's useless. It basically just tells you if like there's going to be something sneaking up on you, and it's situationally kind of useful, but I've never found myself getting any real... There's plenty of other rings. I would say if Strayed magically shows up here at some point, if we magically run into him, I will be so goddamn happy. Because seriously, no base game, you have to go back there every single time you want to get something from Strayed.
Ugh.
And you have to fight those things off every single fucking time. It is a nightmare. I don't see him here right now. Maybe he just moved somewhere else in the game, which means we'll have to go find him now. I'll Google it. I'll game fact it. Oh, that's the wandering soul or something like that. Wandering traveler.
Do you seem to me?
He actually has a name in this one.
They're off and very aged. If that
I don't remember what it is. He gave it to us already. Anyway, I will Google and see what the hell happens to Strayed in Sky the First Sin Edition. Where he goes, what he does. If he's just still there, we can go back to him. Right now, though, before we do anything else, I'll tell you what I want to do. And we're actually going to use all these souls to get it accomplished. Soul of a Proud Knight, first of all. And then, as I said, we're not going to need the Rune Sentinel Soul, because I don't think it actually gives you anything useful other than that magic spell. So we're going to go ahead and use it for more souls. Boom.
6,000?
6 grand? Not bad. That might help. Depending on how much it costs to upgrade these things, we might get another level out of this. Maybe. I think we need... Actually, we probably won't. Let's be honest here. Reinforce... I think you can do that for us. Yeah, look at the scaling on that.
Oh my
One
God.
Petrified Dragon Bone, and it goes into C. Or we can put it in the Curved Sword, and that goes into A on Dex, and gives us a 30. What do we want to do?
But the thing is, we don't have that much dex.
We can get more. We can scale it quite nicely if we need to. Also, Gargoyle's Bident.
What is it, A in strength? Ooh.
A in strength. Scaling is really good, and I think it maxes. I think it does in fact max at S. I almost always max this out.
Okay.
Generally. Also, what do these things do? Okay, so that's more better for if you wanted to use it for attack, but it gets a bit of stability. And given how many is there, that means those would so Dark would max at 70, Lightning would max at 50. Hold on. No. Dark would max at 65. Lightning would max at Life would max at 47.5. Fire would max at 82.5. Magic would max at 56, and all the other ones would max at 69.
Huh.
So there's that. And of course, you got the Dragon Rider bow, which again I generally do get up. We could also upgrade the battle axe, but I'm probably not going to use it anymore after this.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
We got a lot of stuff we can do things with.
Well, I mean, we already got...
So that's slow as fuck. Part of me really wants to max this out.
Let's do it!
Let's put a point in this. And, it actually takes 2 Petrified Dragon Bones to get it up further. But look at what it goes to, dude. 230.
Jeez.
I might almost save up another Petrified Dragon Bone. Do we want to do that? We want to save that up?
Yeah, save it.
Alright, let's do that. Let's get this up. I've never actually used a... I've not used a curved greatsword in this one, I don't think. That's kind of cool. And has he gotten any more things to barter with? No. We still need more Titanite shirt. Come on, we've got to have... Hold on, we've got to have some... No, we don't. We have 0 Titanite shirt. We'll get some more in one of the next areas. I know we will.
I'll be around.
Alright, so... I kind of want to get one more level up out of this, but I think we're going to need 800 souls. We do not have that many.
Yeah.
I might almost... Part of me is debating just... going somewhere and, killing things real quick. Or, we might do that at the start of the next episode, because we're almost near the end.
Yeah, we'll save it for next time.
We will save it for next time. That'll be something for you guys to look forward to. Next time, we will take a quick jaunt back into... Actually what? Never mind. I was going to say we could go buy a thing, but we'd need 9,500 to do that. We don't have 9,500.
Yeah.
So we'd have to actually use it. Although, we could buy it, but never mind. I kind of want... Levels are more important right now. Levels are more important. So, Chris.
Yes.
We now have a choice to make.
Alright.
And, normally I might put it up for vote, but since we're way the hell ahead in filming these, I'm not going to actually have a vote or do anything crazy with this. We have a choice to make in terms of where we're going next.
Alright.
There are 3 areas, and we can access all 3 of them now, technically.
Okay.
Nice outfit, dude. So, we can access all 3 of them. We can go that way, by where Highest Hour Flame was, and we can talk to the woman there, who will move the chamber, and we'll take a left. That will take us onto Huntsman's Copse, and some of the areas past that, so like Harvest Valley, Iron Keep, and all that good stuff for the next race soul there. We can go down the hole here, this big old hole here, and meet the Grave of Saints, and there's a few things on there we can do. Or we can go up that way into the Shaded Ruin. And from there onto Brightstone Cove and a few other barriers past that. So this is the way the game is opened up now. Is we can now go to any of those 3 areas to get the next Great Soul. I'm not going to reveal it right now. We will talk about it off screen maybe. And then next episode we will kind of reveal which of those 3 areas we're going to first.
Ooh, I've already got where I want to go. I know where I want to go.
I think I know where you want to go as well, and we'll talk about the issues of each path off screen, but that'll be something we can do next time. So that's something for you guys to look forward to, and in the meantime, thanks as always for watching, guys. I was Ben.
And I'm Chris.
And this was more Dark Souls 2. See you next time, everyone.